Hey everybody, so this is sort of part 2 of my ride down Tramway video, and we have just arrived at the gas station at the far end, and I cannot feel my fingers. Thanks, wind chill. In an effort to resolve that, I'm going to be switching to Joe Rocket heated gloves. The thing I like the most about these gloves is that they are cordless, so I don't have to plug in a harness to every single one of my motorcycles, and they are rechargeable, so I don't have to worry about something killing my battery or anything like that. Now, as you can probably tell, hands are a little cold, so we're gonna pop these bad boys on. Button my cuff here, and already that's the difference between a winter riding glove and a summer riding glove, folks. So you can actually enjoy yourself in one of them in these weather. Tuck that in. Oddly enough, arms haven't gotten cold at all from this. Nope, that's going to be a problem. Alright. I think we are now good to go. Alright, I got my gloves on after some effort that we're not going to talk about. And all of my vents are now shut up for the most part, so that's good. Got the head vent shut. Sweet. So, a little bit about these gloves. They are the full leather version, which I enjoy because leather is much more durable than nylon in my eyes. I know the other ones are probably safety rated, but this is just something for my personal comfort. They are a lot thicker than, regular riding gloves because they're a winter glove and they're insulated. They have a thin slit layer in them from DuPont, I believe, makes that. Oh, 3M. Oh god, sorry. 3M makes that. But these are the Joe Rocket cordless heated burner gloves. So they have 3 settings, and one thing I already like about them is when you press the button, it's got a really nice detent in it, so you can feel it even through the glove that you're turning it up. You lose some sensory stuff with it, but that's just the nature, again, of a thick glove. So let's go cruise around this gas station real quick. Now, I have just turned those on probably, 7 seconds ago. They are already warming up, which I thoroughly appreciate. It's a motorcycle death trap. Where are you going? Driving is hard. Alright, so my hands were absolutely fuckered. I can already tell you that I'm going to pull over here, pop into neutral real quick. I'm going to turn these down a setting because just in the time it took for me to go around that parking lot, they got hot enough that my hands were starting to feel a little uncomfortable, which I know has been a complaint, the opposite thereof, for a lot of people about the internal battery heated gloves. Is they take forever to get hot because they're only 7 volt instead of 12 volt like your battery. Well, not a problem here. As you can see in the time that it took me to get turned around and head in the right direction, they were already way too hot for my liking. So let's see what they do when I'm I'm doing 50 miles an hour. I mean 45. 45 is clearly the posted speed limit here. Holy moly. That's night and day. I could be riding in the middle of summer if I didn't have my legs freezing to death right now, which easily solved. You grab the tank with your legs for about 5 seconds, you get the hot air coming through the radiator off the engine. Nice, crispy, like sliding into a hot tub. Crispy, like sliding into a hot tub. That's a terrible analogy, but you get the point. These gloves, though, I'm blown away. They're already worlds better than what I thought they were going to be. And I figured they'd be alright, you know? I figured they'd keep my hands warm, and they'd allow me to keep riding through the winter. And I think with a good liner, which I have, actually put them in my pocket just in case I needed it, these gloves are a game changer for riding in the high desert in the winter. Now, the reason I didn't go with heated grips is because in my household, we currently have 4 motorcycles. 5 if you count some that are in parts. I don't want to go through and install heated grips or a heated vest and glove harness onto 5 different motorcycles. I want something where I can grab my gear, go out to the garage, pick any bike, and ride it. And that's exactly what these give me. Now, I have them on the second highest setting. Joe Rocket says they'll last for, I want to say 3 hours. I'll put it up on the screen here. But I can tell you already, for the rest of this trip, I might even turn them down one more setting, because my hands might get to the point where they're sweating in here. But this is phenomenal. You know, I was clearly paying attention to the temperature of my hands coming down here, because they were not comfortable. And now, if they maintained this temperature for the rest of the afternoon, I could ride till the sun goes down without having to turn the suckers up. So that is absolutely amazing. Again, you lose some of your dexterity with it, but that's a winter glove thing. So, you know, that's a wash in my opinion. They do have these buttons on the thumb and the forefinger so you can use your smartphone if you've got it on a bar mount. That's something that I think is pretty cool. I won't use because I'm super paranoid and I don't trust putting my cell phone on my bars, but it's a good feature to have in my opinion. The stitching's phenomenal on them. The fit is great. So I normally wear an extra large glove. I ordered an extra large because I couldn't find a sizing chart for these. It just says ordered the size you normally wear. I did. They fit great. I have really long fingers, and I don't feel like these are cramped for my hands or anything. So on a fitment, you know, 9 out of 10. The only way you'd get to a 10 is if they fit a little more narrowly in the fingers, but I'm sure a bunch of that is the insulation and the air cushion. So take it or leave it. Really like these. Probably the best gear investment that I have made in a long time for a motorcycle. I'm very, very happy with it. Hummer, 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 hummer. Look at that mountain. Oh. Beautiful. I don't know which direction I like this ride better. But I like it going out because you get to see the you know, beautiful mesa view. But I like it coming back because that is cool. Look at that. And as with most rides, the Rebel is performing admirably. Comfortable, despite the factory seat, which is, it's on my to-do list, but I want to get a really nice Corbin seat for it, and That's a lot of dough to drop in one thing for something I sit my butt on. So I'm living with the factory seat for now. But wowie, wowie. These gloves are great. That's it. That's the little tramway loop that I like to go do. Now, if we're being on it, I'm going to turn that one down. I'm going to turn that one down. Absolutely wonderful. I really could say I couldn't be happier with these gloves, aside from some nitpicking stuff I have about them. The battery's on the underside. I think it should be on the top, but I think they do that because if you're liable to go down on a bike, you generally go palms up if you're going to skid, and you don't want to be skidding on a lithium-ion battery pack. So, you know, that makes sense. They do have armor under these gusseted knuckles. You can kind of see it, but there is hard armor under there, so I'm not worried about going down in these and scraping all the skin off the back of my hands. It's pretty cool. They're nice thick leather on the palms. Would definitely recommend these to anybody interested. Whee! If you are thinking about buying some cordless, that's the word, cordless heated motorcycle gloves, these are the ones I'd recommend. I don't have any of the complaints about them that people I know who complain about cordless motorcycle gloves have. So, where are you going, bro? The light is red. I certainly feel that wind, but not on my hands anymore. You can go now. So, all in all, I mean, we made it most of the way back to where we started. My hands, they feel stellar. So I'm comfortable and maintaining decent warmth with these on the lowest setting. I imagine when it gets to be around 40, 35 degrees outside, if I crank these all the way up, my hands are going to get cold, but they're not going to get so cold that I can't ride. And ultimately, that's really all I care about. Winter riding, given the fact that, you know, New Mexico is warm, if you like to, you know, just categorize it as a blanket statement for that, about, I don't know, 350 days out of the year. What do you people who live in states like Wisconsin, where my family's from, or, you know, areas where you get snow and real winter, what do you do to extend your riding season? Do you have heated gear, or once it drops below the point where you can ride comfortably in your summer gear, do you just say, all right, that's it, we're winterizing the bike and we're sticking it in the garage? Put it in the comments down below. I'm really interested to see what sort of tips you guys might have, because, you know, not everywhere has almost year-round motorcycle friendly weather that they can get away with wearing a hoodie, a summer jacket, jeans, and just some heated gloves to stay comfortable. So let me know. I'm legitimately curious as to what you guys do to stay warm.